Look on the screen. Look on the screen. Doujon. Doujon, I believe it's spelled Doujon. Doujon Griffith. Someone knows where he is? Because, thanks to him, allegedly, another black woman is gone. They believe that he had murdered her. There was also a baby in the vehicle. He wouldn't do nothing like that. That's my son. Yeah, they are saying that he allegedly left the baby in the car, in a hot car, and the baby died. The depravity of these Dusties. Tina knows we need you to address this issue. The depravity, there's no end to it. Let's go ahead and check out the story. Fair use. It's unbelievable. Here we go, folks.
Mother and her baby back in September, still on the run. Thank you. A man wanted for murdering a young mother and her baby back in September, still on the run. Doujon Griffiths is accused of shooting and killing Masiana Malcolm. This happened back in September, and then leaving her with her 1-year-old baby girl in a hot car to die. There is a $15,000 reward for information that would lead to his arrest. And joining us this morning to talk more about that, Orange County Sheriff John Mina. First of all, good to see you, Sheriff. Thanks for being here.
Morning. Good to see you, Amy.
So this is obviously a very disturbing case, right? You have a woman murdered. You have a baby who is left in this car all alone to suffer. I mean, it's really sort of a horrific situation.
Yeah, right. And the reason we found out about this case is 2 days before we found Masanya and Jordania in that car. The suspect, Doujon Griffiths, shot at another individual. When he came to 2 days later, he said, "Hey, what about my girlfriend? I believe she's in danger." That's when we started looking for her. Unfortunately, we found her deceased, along with the 1-year-old deceased as well, who was left in that car to die, as you said.
It's just an awful scenario. What do you know right now about where he might be? Any tips that have come in? What do you need to help you crack the case?
Well, what we really need is the community's help. I think this case has been out of the news for a while, so that's why we're thankful for our media partners for putting his face and his name back out there. We want, our community to come forward and say, give us some information about where he is, where he could have been, where his friends are, and just anything that would lead to his arrest. There's a $15,000 reward, and you could be anonymous, call 1-800-423-TIPS, but we really want to get him in custody and make him pay for these crimes, these heinous crimes.
Let's talk about another case where you did get the suspect in custody. We're talking about Emmanuel Bullard, charged with several road rage shootings, video of him shooting out of his black Mercedes. You guys put the picture out there, said, help us find this guy. And somebody did. Somebody helped you find him. And then within hours, he's back out on the streets.
Wow.
Yeah, just very disheartening. We're upset. And, like I said before, that we ask people all the time, our community, see something, say something. And in this case, they did. We asked the community for help. Someone called in a tip, which led us to, Bullard, and we arrested him and charged him with 4 different crimes, obtained evidence. He confessed to the crime, and then he's let out on a $3,500 bond. I mean, this is a person who went on a shooting spree and shot at people 4 different times, and only by the grace of God, someone didn't get hit or someone's dead. So in my opinion, he's a very dangerous individual who should have never been let out of jail on bond.
What is your recourse on something like this, Sheriff? Are you allowed to call a judge and say, hey, that wasn't right? I mean, how do you guys go about fixing the situation? Because this is not the first time it's happened, and it won't be the last.
Yeah, so, judges answer to the people. So they're the ones who are ultimately responsible. Certainly we have talks with the state attorney's office who does play a role in these cases and determining bond, and we'll continue those discussions. I think in this case, if the folks involved had to take back, I think they would in this case. And
now, ladies, 2 things. What he just said, it makes me think we have a new fight on our hands. Now, all the past 2 years, last couple of years, sisters, I did march one time. Okay. Yeah, I did that. My father marched fighting the civil rights movement. So yeah, I did do that. Mainly for Breonna Taylor. Now, let's be real. Let's Be real. If we got time to do all that marching, we may have a new fight on our hands, and it's against this low bond. We may have a new fight on our hands. We got time to march. We may have to get on these phone calls, get on the phone, do what we have to do to demand to demand change. We've been fighting for everybody else. Black women, we got to go ahead and fight for ourselves. Nobody's fighting for us. Now, if you notice this character right here, the young lady and the baby, this was September 2021. They still haven't caught him. Today's date is what? February 19th? September, October, November, December, January, February. 6 months, he's still on the run. Now, we started the home each other because the police would already, having a picture of him. They would already have caught him by now, more than likely. You think somebody in his family, you think his mama don't know where her son is? My nephew, but that's my baby daddy. You think the mammies don't know where he is? See, I keep saying they need the women because a lot of times these dust buckets, they can't always depend on the homeboys. That's going to be limited assistance unless it's to commit a crime against a black woman. But it's going to be limited assistance because a lot of times it's already hot for them. So it's already hot for the other chocolate drop. So like, man, you can't be around them too long, man. You're getting hot around here. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for you, and I don't want to get caught up. You know what I'm saying? So I keep telling you, these men, they need the women. It ain't no joke. They straight up need them. They do. These men, they need the women desperately. You think he's not eating? You think he's not sleeping? You think he's been up since September? Sitting up in a corner? Watching and waiting? I guarantee you he's eating and sleeping somewhere. He is eating and sleeping somewhere, getting that laundry done, watching TV, playing games, might be in somebody's basement. Someone in the family. The sad thing is some female knows. Who you think is running the BC? Who go ahead and look at all the be it a mortgage or the rent and see whose name is on it. I'm willing to bet you, because we live in a matriarch, of course it's going to be mainly women whose names are on the paperwork. Why is that? That's who runs the show. That's who's carrying the weight. So my point is, think it's some mammy that know, but whether it's his mammy, that's my son now. That's my son. Shot a woman. That's the allegation. Shooting a lady. And leaving the baby in a hot car. So basically the child just suffocate. Can't breathe. But yet, this is in September of last year. They still haven't caught him. Suffocate him and can't breathe. But somebody, I guarantee you, is protecting him in the black community. I guarantee you somebody is protecting this trash in the black community, because that's what they always do. That's the MO. So they can go ahead and hashtag him. I could care less. She's gone, and so is the baby. And it'll be Sister Aura and his mama with her church chicken hat on her head. Meemaw. The mammy's gonna take care of him, even though a young black woman has been murdered, along with the child. And don't forget, he also hurt a man and shot the man or something, but the man came through. September 2021, he on the run. Don't you think if he's in a vehicle, he's stopping and getting gas somewhere? I wouldn't put it past one of these mammies, be it his mammy, a baby mammy, to sit up there. Well, now, they got these cameras at the gas station. I'll go in and get it for you. You think this man is not eating and sleeping somewhere? If he didn't do it, again, it seems like they have a witness. The other guy came through. And all of a sudden, he's on the run. So, welcome to Blackistan. Black women were your lives. In the black community, your life means nothing, and neither does that of your children. Welcome to Blackistan. Your life means nothing. But times don't happen one of them. Oh, we got to do something. Yeah, we do have to do something, lock our doors. Any good shows on TV? Netflix. Oh, they done shot Tyrone. Oh, we got to, you know what? It is really time for a good, I need to get me a pedicure. Oh, we got to do something. It's time to start marching. They don't got the Quanda's brother down there. Yeah, we sure got to do something. You know what? I need to see if I get get my windows cleaned. Can't hardly reach up there. Might be a good time to get an oil change. We got to go do something. Yeah, black women, have you seen how they just let them out on low bail and they're still victimizing us? So yeah, maybe we need to go ahead and organize and do something about that. It's 2022, black women. It has to be about you. It's 2022. No one's fighting for you. They're not fighting for us. In the BC, they are more concerned, and every day they will protect a dangerous Dusty. Our hearts and prayers goes out to the family. Rest in peace. It's unbelievable. September 21, they still haven't caught him. The Dusty is still here. She's gone and so is the baby. Again, one of the worst places for you to be if you're a black woman or black child is in the black community. And I'm out.